Welcome to NRprep.com. We're going to be doing a video over calculating the GCS or Glasgow Coma score. What we have here is the Glasgow Coma score laid out for you. Also remember the grading, 3 to 15. So even if you're dead or unconscious, you still get a 3. And I'm going to try to help you have an easier way to remember this. What Glasgow Coma score measures is eyes, verbal, and motor. The first thing I'm going to have you remember is EVM 456. Works its way down. EVM 456. Just kind of, you say it over and over, it helps you remember it. Now, you might look at eyes and go, none, responds to pain, alert to verbal, no deficit. And you're like, how am I going to remember that? I'm going to make it easy for you. All this is AVPU backwards. AVPU is something that you're familiar with, alert to verbal, responds to pain, unresponsive. So the first one, eyes, is just AVPU backwards. Nice and easy. Now, for verbal, here's the way I remember it. You don't need to know the 1 or the 5. You just got to know the 2, 3, and 4. 1 is none. That's easy to remember. 5 is perfect. You don't need to remember that. The only reason we use all 4 scores at the top because AVPU, it's something you're familiar with. So how are we going to do the incomprehensible sound, inappropriate word, or confusion? So we're going to make it easy for you. It's ugh, where am I? Ugh is your incomprehensible sound. Is your inappropriate word. Why do you keep bleeping that out? I just said you don't have to bleep it out every time I say it. Okay, so where am I? You're confused. So far this is what we're up to. EVM 456, AVPU backwards, ugh, where am I? Quit bleeping that out, dude. Serious. All right, now we're going to work our way down to motor. Again, motor, we don't need to know the 1 because that's no motor. We don't need to know the 6 because that's perfect, no deficits. How are we going to remember this? Here's our first one that we're going to use. We got to figure out a way to remember decerebrate, decorticate, withdraw, and localize. Our little acronym that we're going to use is DDWL. Don't do white lines. And when I'm talking about white lines, I'm referring to cocaine. So don't do white lines, DDWL. Now, if you're having trouble remembering that, we're going to have another little way. So I brought my friend Diane here to help us out. Decerebrate, decorticate, withdraw, localize. Decerebrate posturing is hands down to the side out here, right? Decorticate is when we bring the posture, when we bring it into our core. If we withdraw from pain, we're pushing it away. And then if we localize our chest pain, it's right here. So if you think of cheerleaders, cheerleaders do everything to a count. So a 2, 3, 4, 5, that's going to be our count. And cheerleaders only have 2 basic moves other than flying in the air. Their 2 basic moves are down here to the side and bring it in, clap right here in the chest. So if you can remember to start at a 2 down to our side, 2 arms down to the side, this is our decerebrate, decorticate, and we're going to withdraw, and then we're going to localize our chest pain. So,
how do you know so much about cheerleading?
I have no idea. I've watched a lot of them on the sidelines before. But keep getting that. EVM 456, AVPU backwards, ugh, where am I? And then don't do white lines. DDWL or decerebrate, decorticate, withdraw, and localize our chest pain. You do this, you'll be able to calculate this when you get to the test, and there'll be an easy question, and you'll say thank you to NRprep.com.